everyone? It's Mr. Hicks here, and we are ready to start playing on our practice pad. Okay, so for this exercise you're going to need your practice pad. Okay, it could look like this, or it could look like a little practice drum, whatever came in your bell kit, and you're going to need your drumsticks. Okay, so you're going to need to set up your practice pad on the stand, and a good height is right about where your belt buckle would be. Okay, so make sure your pad is right like that, and you've got your drumsticks. Okay, I'll give you a second right now. You can pause the video and go get that stuff set up, and then come back when you're ready. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started now. So I've got my sticks, okay, and I hope you've watched the first video so that you know how you're supposed to hold your sticks. Okay, if you remember, we're going to find the spot in between our two knuckles. That's where our drumstick is going to go about 1/3 of the way up the stick, and then I'm going to pinch that with my thumb. Okay, I'm going to take my other fingers and gently wrap them around, not squeeze, but just wrap them around, and then I want to close up this gap right here, all right, by squeezing my thumb towards the side of my hand. I don't want a big open spot right here where the stick could go. I want to keep the stick from going in there by squeezing my thumb tight. So got that, looks like that on both hands, all right. Fingers wrapped around, and then when I go to play, when you look down on your practice pad, your drumsticks should be about in a 90-degree angle, and you want to aim for the center of the drum. Okay, so drumsticks meeting in the middle at 90 degrees, right in the center of the drum, with good hand position on the sticks. Okay, and this drumming technique, this method of holding the sticks is called matched grip, and that's because both of our hands match. They don't look different. Okay. Alright, so we're all set there. We've got our practice pad. We know how to hold our sticks. So now we're going to learn about the first type of stroke that we will use to play a drum, and that's the rebound stroke. So a rebound stroke is where you throw the stick down at the drum and let it rebound back up to you, and it looks like this. Okay, so all I did was I just used my wrist and my fingers to move the stick down towards the drum and then let the stick come back up naturally. Okay, it's going to do this. The drumstick is made of wood, and wood has natural properties that allow it to bounce back and not just hit the drum and stop. Okay, so if you let it go, it will come right back to you. If you want to do a little fun experiment, you can hold the stick right there on that fulcrum about 1/3 of the way up and just drop it and let it bounce, and you'll see how the stick has a natural ability to just bounce. Okay, we want to harvest that, so when we throw the stick down, we want to let it come right back up. All right, we're looking to just use wrist and fingers here. Okay, just wrist and fingers. I don't want to use my elbow, and I don't want to look like this. All right, now we look like the Energizer Bunny, and he's not a very good drummer. Okay, so wrist and fingers only. So once we've got that with our right hand, I use right hand first because I'm right-handed. Okay, you're going to use right hand first, regardless of what hand you are. But it might be easier for you for your left hand if you're left-handed. But we're going to start with our right hand, and I'm just going to play 8 rebound strokes with my right hand. So it'll look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and so you notice that each time the stick started up here and then ended up here. Okay, so then we're going to try and do that on our left hand. So we're going to start up, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we want to make sure that we're using our wrist and our fingers only. Okay, we're not getting into big arm movements quite yet. Okay, just wrist and fingers. All right, once we've done that a few times, okay, you can do that again. Then we're going to learn the start of an exercise that we call 8 on a hand. And it's just as simple as that. We're going to play 8 notes on a hand. So we're going to do 8 notes on our right hand and then immediately go and do 8 notes on our left hand. So it looks like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and so we've got 8 on a hand there. 8 rebound strokes on each hand. Okay, and so what I want you to keep practicing this week are those rebound strokes. Okay, make sure that when you're doing the rebound strokes, you keep a good hand position. I don't want, if you get a bad hand position, the drumstick could fly out of your hand and go across the room and hit your dog, your cat, or your sister or something. And also we're going to get the best sound out of the drum if we have proper hand position. Okay, so practice that with both hands. The second thing, while you're playing these 8 on a hand exercises, the hand that's not playing, make sure it's not going crazy or doing something else or digging in your pocket for anything. Make sure that it's ready to go right there, so that when the hand switches back, you're ready to go. Okay, so those are the things that we'll be looking for as we move into next week. So make sure you're practicing good rebound strokes on your practice pad. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. I look forward to hearing what you can do next week after practicing. We'll see you then.